pulled out the two improbably sized suitcases. I call them that because this was all we packed. There was no moving van. There's traveling light, and then there's this. Our whole previous life was the contents of these two suitcases. With a heave, I lifted them up to carry them back to the mansion. After about 5 years or so, I eventually finished my trek up the front path and made it back to the house. I'll go put the luggage upstairs. No. Right in front of me was a ghost that looked like the woman from Miro's Magic Act poster. Clara. What do you want? It wouldn't answer. Ah! Adrian? Ah! What's wrong, Adrian? After I finished restarting my heart, I answered her. I saw a ghost. It was the ghost of a woman. I think she was the magician's wife. She relaxed and gave me a pitying look. Didn't you see it? Oh, Adrian, you probably just thought you saw something. I mean, this drafty house? Yeah, drafty. Sure. Oh, you're right, Rebecca. Drafts do get my imagination aflutter. Now, if that's everything, I'm gonna go back to exploring the ground floor, okay? Yeah, just be careful, alright? I will. Just my luck. Just as Rebecca comes, the ghost vanishes. Before, I had wondered if the ghost was going to be real or someone in a mask. Either way, it would have been dangerous. But after that adventure, I knew that the ghost was real. I had a feeling that Rebecca was safe from the ghost. Well, as safe as she could be. What I mean is, I was trying to imagine this as a game written by someone else. I thought back to horror films, and generally speaking, the young woman who had a boyfriend was usually safe. Their boyfriend, on the other hand... I continued upstairs. Well, this wasn't our bedroom. I had accidentally stepped into the attic. Dust-covered toys filled the room. Toys? Did Clara and Miro have children? Tyrell didn't mention that. Were they planning on having children, perhaps? Did something happen? Ah! Rebecca! I found Rebecca on the ground. I rushed to her aid and helped her up. What happened? There. She pointed to the wall. The letters were in all caps, and it appeared that the author tried their best to try and transcribe their own screaming. It was written in blood and looked like it was going to be hell to scrub out. It said, "Get out." But by now, it really should have read, "Get out, you idiot." Did you see it run past you? Did you see what happened? I heard you scream and I rushed over. No one passed me. How could you miss it? I saw it. I saw the ghost. Maybe it was a draft. This is no time for jokes. Alright, I admit it, I was wrong. There was a ghost, like you said. You don't have to be a jerk about it. Sorry. You were right, Adrian. I'd prefer it if I wasn't. Tyrell said they plan on doing a seance. Seance? You know, that thing in movies where a group of people gather around and try and contact ghosts? I know what a seance is. What, we're just gonna forget about the malevolent ghost in the mansion? Tyrell says it'll be fun. Yep, I guess we were. Rebecca, don't you think we should leave? It's not safe here. What? But this is our home now. Fine. I'll see you later. Trying to convince her to go wasn't going to work. I realized that. This was all just a game after all. And not even one of those good ones. Wait, what's this? Behind a section of ripped wallpaper and worn wooden wall paneling, there was a marble tile, and it clearly didn't belong there. I pressed down on the tile and a nearby wall opened up, revealing a pitch-black corridor. My goodness, you found a secret passageway. Really? You're surprised? In this house? Rebecca and I are going to perform a seance in the vestibule. Would you care to join us? Yeah, Rebecca told me already, and I'll pass. Also, are you sure it's wise to do a seance when there's a ghost that wants everyone to leave? There won't be any way to give the ghost true peace unless we can find a way of communicating with her. I hope you change your mind, though. The more people, the more power. I'll be in the vestibule if you want to join in. Enough was enough. No more letting things unfold. If I was in a horror game, the least I could do was choose how the story ends. I had two choices: win the game, or find a way out of the game. The problem was, I had no idea how to go about doing either. Where should I start? I was feeling in a cautious mood, so I of course decided to explore the damp, dingy tunnel. I walked down the dark, creepy stairs. I reached the basement, which turned out to be a cellar. Barrels filled with wine lined all over the room. At least, I think it was wine, but with how the rest of this mansion was designed, there was probably 7 or 8 barrels that probably opened up to a secret passage. I took another look around, noticed something else. There was an old suit of armor on a wooden stand. How did I miss it? Was it there before? Anyone there? Thank God. It started to glitch. I was strangely drawn to it, like a moth to a flame. I mean, it wasn't just an attraction to it. I love medieval things, but this feeling was more like the suit of armor was different from everything else in this world. Like it didn't belong here. Like me. I touched it and... Error. Lost connection to host Adrian. Searching for new host. Host Hannah found. Reconnecting to new host. Please wait.